Imagine if fewer customer questions had to wait for you, fewer missed calls turned into lost opportunities, fewer follow-ups lived in your head, fewer review requests were forgotten, and fewer parts of your business were scattered across different tools. That is where HighLevel starts to make sense. Not because it is another piece of software to learn, but because it can help take some of the daily pressure off your plate. Most business owners are not short of things to do. They are drowning in loose ends. A customer asks a question. A lead fills out a form. Someone calls while you are busy. A message comes through Facebook or Instagram. Someone needs a booking reminder. A past customer should be asked for a review. And somewhere in the middle of all that, you are trying to remember who still needs a reply. That is stressful because the business starts depending on memory, inboxes, notes, spreadsheets, and constant checking. The problem is not that you are disorganized. The problem is that too many parts of the business are disconnected. And this is where the gap is starting to show. The businesses adapting fastest are not waiting until everything is perfect. They are setting up simple systems first. Systems that reply faster, systems that follow up, systems that ask for reviews, systems that make it easier for customers to take the next step. That is the real difference, not who has the most software, who has fewer things falling through the cracks. HighLevel becomes useful when you stop looking at it as a list of features and start looking at what those features can remove from your day. Text marketing can help you reach people more directly instead of hoping every message gets seen in an inbox. Missed call text back can help turn a missed call into an immediate response instead of a lost opportunity. The mobile app can make it easier to manage parts of the business when you are not sitting at your desk. Social media integrations can help connect social activity to a wider business process. Google Business Chat can help customer questions from Google become part of the conversation instead of another thing to check separately. And reputation and review tools can help make review requests less dependent on you remembering to ask manually. The point is not to use every feature at once. The point is to start with the quick wins that reduce pressure first. One of the biggest stress busters is common customer questions. Because when every question depends on you replying manually, your phone becomes part of the business system. That is a problem. With the right setup, HighLevel can help handle common customer queries across supported channels, even when you are not sitting there waiting to reply. That does not mean AI replaces you. And it does not mean every question should be left to automation. But it does mean your business does not have to go silent every time you step away from your phone. This is why the 30-day free trial and live bootcamp are useful. Because the goal is not to open HighLevel and try to figure out everything alone. The goal is to start with the parts that can give you practical relief first. Missed calls, text follow-up, social connections, Google Business Chat, reviews, and the basic systems that stop everything living in your head. The bootcamp gives you a guided starting point. Instead of trying to piece HighLevel together from random tutorials, you get a live walkthrough focused on quick wins. The page describes it as a live Zoom interactive class where you can launch HighLevel together, ask questions, and follow along. That matters because the 30 days are not just there for browsing around the platform. The 30 days give you time to test HighLevel, understand the quick wins, and see how these systems could fit your business. It is not about magically automating your whole business in 30 days. It is about using those 30 days to start seeing what HighLevel can take off your plate. Reality check. HighLevel is not a magic button. You still need a real business, a real offer, and a customer journey that makes sense. You still need to check your setup. You still need judgment. But if your business is being held together by missed calls, scattered messages, manual follow-up, forgotten reviews, and too many disconnected tools, then starting with these quick wins is practical. Because the goal is not to make your business more complicated. The goal is to make fewer things depend on you remembering everything. So the real benefit is not just software. It is fewer loose ends, fewer basic questions waiting for you, fewer missed calls with no next step, fewer follow-ups living in your head, fewer review requests being forgotten, fewer customer conversations scattered across different places, and a clearer way to start turning daily business pressure into systems. That is why HighLevel can be useful for service businesses. And that is why the bootcamp is a better starting point than trying to learn every feature randomly. I'm a Go HighLevel affiliate. If you use my link, I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. And here's what makes this different from every other software trial you've ever signed up for. HighLevel's own coaches run a live session every single weekday on Zoom. We walk you through the entire setup step by step. You just show up and follow along, guessing, watching tutorial videos at midnight. Just a live person showing you exactly what to do.